Let me just say this to you. You had to, my love. You had to pack up and go. You had to withdraw your children from that school and find you a new place. You had to leave that job because they weren't paying you what you know or knew you deserved. You had to do what you had to do. And I'm coming to you on today because the Most High wants you to know you don't have to think about what could have been, what should have been when it comes to that connection, when it comes to that relationship, that friendship, that job. Had you just stayed, you don't have to sit and worry yourself about any of that, because the Most High wants you to know it was something that was designed and strategically done by Him. So you don't have to worry yourself anymore, sweetheart. You had to pack up and go. You had no choice. God had put you in a space, in a place where you felt like your back was against the wall. You felt like your only option was to leave. You felt like your only option was to disconnect. And it was, and it is. So God is just coming to you, sending me as a messenger, y'all. I'm just the messenger. But I want you to hear me and hear me well, my love. You had to pack up and go. You had to disconnect. You had to choose you. It was not an option. It's not an option. If you are in a situationship or relationship, you're on a job right now and you back and forth, you're teetering and tottering about this thing. Listen, I'm only the messenger. I'm coming to confirm and affirm that. Not to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. You already know that. You're strong. You're intuitive. You tapped into self. You're tapped into the Most High. So I don't have to do that, my love. I'm only coming to confirm. You have no choice but to pack up and keep it moving. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here is truth, love, and light. Heavy on the truth, y'all. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support, y'all. Continuing to show up each and every single time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you all so much. And y'all, listen, right before we get into this, let me just say this real quick, because there's so many new family members and my old ones that's been rocking with me. Y'all, when I say I love y'all, I really do. I'm not trying to be a simp. I'm not trying to be a wimp. I'm not trying to be any of that. But I need for y'all to feel me, y'all. I thrive in love. I love love. So when I can give it to y'all, I'm going to give it to you. And please, please, please hear me and hear me well. I genuinely love y'all. Even if I can't like every comment, I can't comment on every comment. I'm trying now to get back into that, y'all, where I'm just at least liking it. And if I miss you, please know it's not from my heart. I just missed it. So please, y'all, just hear me and hear me well. I genuinely love y'all. Let's get into this thing. Because let's talk about it, Spirit. Your heart is so big. Your heart is so big, my love. And everybody can't handle that. Everybody can't handle or appreciate your worth ethic. Everybody can't appreciate that, you know what, y'all created these kids together, but meanwhile, you're the only one taking care of them. So they feel like they should have, I'm in somebody's business. They feel like they should have some say-so of where you take them, where they should live, if they should go to this school, that school. No. And I know that may sound so harsh, but when they have created these children, oh my gosh, and are not creating environments or not helping or anything like that, and you're the primary person that's taking care of these children, you and the Most High get to say. And y'all, I cannot tell you about your relationship, but I feel like God is telling me this before we can even get started, y'all. Don't fight anymore about your decisions, especially when you know it's going to benefit you and your children. It's going to benefit you when it comes to your mind, your stability, your heart. It's going to benefit your career, whatever it is. You had no choice. You had no choice, because this person, these people, that environment was holding you down, holding you back. And if we don't stand up in our rightful positions and start choosing us, we will constantly find ourselves in connections and dynamics and environments that's not beneficial to us. So let's get into this thing. Remain solid, my love, even if you have to do it alone. Remain solid, even if your family don't support. Remain solid, even if you don't have a whole lot of friends. Remain solid, Even if you had to let the job go and you still now trying to get back up on your feet, you will get back there where you want to be. And this time, my love, you're going to have to say so over your schedule, over what you want to do, how you want to do it, if you want to do it. I'm talking to somebody. I am talking to somebody, y'all. I got to turn the air up a little bit because, y'all, I be sweating out here trying to get these messages out. I want to make sure y'all can hear me, though. So hopefully it's not that loud. So let me talk a little louder. Somebody need to speak up in this season. Go off, Spirit. Somebody, it's time for you to speak up in this season. You have been silent long enough. You have been silenced long enough. You have kept the peace long enough. And I'm not saying you to be out here and be ignorant and do the most. No. Simply choosing you. Simply letting people know what it is and what it ain't. And being 10 toes down. I told you, being solid about that. Even if you don't have nobody else to support you, back you up, pat you on the back. That's what I felt I was about to be said. You got God. You got the divine. You got the Most High. Remain solid, my love. You had no choice but to pack up and leave. Let's get into the first one. You was treated as an option, so God made you the only option. This person, these people, that job, that associate, that co-worker treated you as if you were an option. Every time you turn around, you like you want to go out for lunch. Y'all supposed to be kicking it at y'all job, whatever it is. Y'all know, I don't know why we getting into this, and it has nothing to do with race, but I just got to say this for whatever reason. Maybe y'all are the only ones that can relate to each other. Whether it's black, whether you're white, whether you're, you both care about this thing, that thing, you're both into spirituality, whatever it is, you've been trying to connect with this person, and you like you want to go out to lunch. You always the one initiating it, always the one trying to be a free people, always the one showing up with that loving energy. It's always you. And you get treated as an option. People act like they don't have the time or the day when it comes to you, and they not busy at all. Let's clock it. These individuals don't have nothing going on in their life, not for real. But if they can make you feel bad, if they can push you in the corner, they can make you feel like an option. There it is, Spirit. Make you feel like an option. And God said, bet, since you want to act like that, since you want to be ignorant, these are my words, I feel like, but I know Spirit is on y'all lately. Holy Spirit been really exposing some people, the entity within these people. You was treated as an option. So every time you go out your way to try to be with people, this person, these individuals, whoever it is, they turn right around and make you feel like, oh, they don't have the time of the day. And God said, you know what? I'm going to create a space and a place where your only option is to walk away. Let's talk about it, Spirit. Again, let me read it. You was treated as an option, so God made you the only option. In your life this season, you are the one, the two. And that takes me back to these children and whoever is in this kind of dynamic. Sometimes you might have to play the mama and the daddy, the husband and the wife. You may have to make decisions regarding your children and anything else, your bills, all of that. That may be your only option right now, but I'm telling you, whoever I'm speaking to, you're connected to something, the Most High. You're connected to the divine. So you're going to be just fine, my love. Somebody needs to hear this. You're going to be just fine. You had no choice but to leave that person, that connection behind, and you may have just had this baby. Ooh. You may have thought this is going to be your forever. Y'all, I hope I'm not all over the place, but I'm just letting Spirit ride. Somebody needs to hear this. You had no choice but to walk away. And sometimes, people will put their mouth on you when it comes to your connections, when it comes to because you just had, let's talk about it. You just had this baby, or you got these children, and they'll look at you and they'll be like, why you left him? Why you left her? You know you needed help. You know you needed someplace to stay. You know. Meanwhile, they don't know what the HELL you got going on behind closed doors, what you're going through with this person. Just to stay afloat, just to keep the bills paid, just to make it look like it's good. We're not doing that over here. Oh, not anymore. If that was your story, you're trying to keep the connection together, keep the family together, because I've seen it so many times, y'all. And again, I can't tell nobody how to live their lives, but I've seen so many women in particular. I'm going to stay just until the kids graduate. I'm going to stay just until I get this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that until you realize that that never happens. That day never comes. And before you know it, your life has passed you by. Because you're so worried about how it should come together, what it should look like. And y'all, I'm saying this in love, but I gotta talk to y'all. And lately I feel like we've been having whole conversations, whether y'all talking to me back or not. I see y'all in the comments. I see y'all. So I know y'all feeling me right now. You need to know you had no option. And I don't care who putting their mouth on you right now, talking about you not gonna be able to take care of these kids. You done had a brand new baby, it's a newborn, and now you asking your family, your people for help. They talking about you because you done walked away from somebody that you thought was gonna be your person. I'm in somebody's business. The Most High is saying you're going to be good. That's one thing. But don't let nobody make you feel bad for the choices that you made, because it's based off your peace. It's based off your stability, your mindset. You made that choice because you knew. You had to. You will not be anybody's option. Y'all, this is connected to this. I feel like this whole children thing, but this is in general, y'all. You will not be treated as anybody's option. You are not second to anybody. If you are number one in God's eye, you chosen in God's eye, then who is anybody else to treat you like an option? Go off, spirit. You cannot and you will not let anybody treat you like that. Again, if you got to do it by yourself, you got to be solid by yourself, you'll do it. Remain solid. Because whoever I'm speaking to, you don't even realize when you chose you, when you walked away, when God gave you no option but to walk away, that was your new beginning. You may not feel it right now. You kind of maybe trying to get back on your feet, make some understanding, some clarity about all of this, whether it has to do with a relationship, a friendship, a job, any of that, y'all. God gonna make sense of this thing. Again, you were treated, this person, these people treated you as an option. This co-worker, this associate treated you as an option. You're always the one reaching out, always overextending yourself, always trying to reconcile, always being the one just showing up with this loving energy, giving yourself to people, places, and things, and they give you nothing in return. So God is saying, pack up and pack out. Oh, go off, spirit. Pack up, move out. With no guilt, with no shame, with no remorse. Because whoever I'm speaking to, it could be two different analogies, two different scenarios. Some of you are sitting here thinking about this. Like, if I should have, what did I do? Should I return? Others of you may be like, good riddance. Thank you. You're finally out of my life. I'm finally over you. The heartbreak is done and I'm good. So no matter where you are in this situation, I need you to know you had no choice. The Most High God created that situation for you to move on. For you to move on. Let's go to the next one. The vibes couldn't sustain your heart. We're talking about you having no choice but to pack up and leave. Because where you were, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, a situationship, on your job, somebody you trying to befriend, whatever it is, the vibes, the people, the environment couldn't sustain your heart. I told you before, ooh, go off, spirit. When we got started with this message, I'm speaking to a person, a chosen one, who has a big heart, viewer. You have a very big heart, but everybody don't know what to do with that. And the Most High chose you because of your heart, not because of your perfection. It's because of your heart. So when people play around with that, you out here trying to show up in that loving energy, being kind, sitting down somewhere, trying to keep the peace, and they acting ignorant all the time. God is going to make you move, whether you want to or not. So this video is finding you to let you know it's going to be okay. You had to choose you. The vibes, the environment, that person could not sustain your heart. This individual, let's talk about this relationship. This individual, these people, they did just enough to reel you in. They were able to captivate your heart at the beginning, my love. They wooed you and wowed you for a good enough time to make you think that they were the one and the two. But they couldn't sustain that. My love, I told you, you have a big heart. So when you start showing up and you give people this energy, you start doing the most, you start showing, just being you, simply being you. People, the ones you connect to, they feel like they can't live up to your expectations when you probably not even asking for much. Let's talk about it, spirit. You're probably not even asking this person, this friend, this lover, this situationship, whatever it is. You're not even asking them for much. But because you show up with that big loving energy and that big heart, they feel like it's a challenge. It's complicated. You always asking me to do this. You always want to hang out. You always want to hang out and go to this place, that place. I don't want to do it. I'm tired of that. But you like at the beginning, you had the time in the day. Now you don't. At the beginning, you wanted to do this and this and this and this. Now you don't. Your heart is very sacred, my love. I need for you to hear me and hear me well. I feel like it's a lot of us that know we're chosen, but it's some that don't. And so I got to make sure that I cover both sides of this, both sides of the field. You need to know that your heart is what puts you into spaces and places that get you blessings, that put the favor over your life because you're chosen. So when people mistreat you, when people do the most and you keep showing up with that loving energy, it becomes an offense to the Most High. Even if you're not offended by it, let's go off, Spirit. It becomes an offense to God. So you keep showing up to this energy, to this person, to this home, to this place, and God is saying, but I'm going to cut it out for you. I'm going to do this. And so again, if you're one of the ones that's sitting here thinking about what did I do, if I should go back, why shouldn't I reconnect, what's this, again, I can't tell you what to do, when to do, how to do. But if you're listening to this and you feel like this is my confirmation, it is. You had no choice but to pack up and leave because the vibes that you were getting from this person, this environment, they could not sustain your heart, your character, your personality, what you was given in that 80-20 kind of energy. Not anymore, my love. Not anymore. You're growing up and you're outgrowing that in them. Even if you have to stand alone, I gotta keep saying that. Be solid, my love, by yourself. It may sound a little harsh. It may sound like it's impossible, but it's not. You don't know just how strong you are until you have to do it. Ooh, to God give you that only option. Go off, Spirit. The only option for you to stand 10 toes down on your own. That's when you really figure out who you are for real, for real. When people start telling you no, you've been telling them yes for all your life. You've been telling them, I'll be there, I'll pick them up, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll go and go, da, da, da. In the moment you need them, they're giving you a hard no. Not even a maybe. They just hitting you with a straight up no. Can I tell you something, my love? The Most High is creating situations and dynamics like that so you can know who people are and who they're not. You can know your own power, your own strength, what you're capable of. Because I told you once again, you're going to be good. You had no choice but to pack up and leave because the vibes couldn't sustain your heart because you were being treated as an option. Oh, let's go to the next one. After you weighed the scales, you found out it was more beef than peace. After you weighed the scales, we're talking about you having no choice but to leave this energy, this person, this entity, this environment alone. After you weighed out your options, because I told you now you've been given the only option, which is choosing you. After you sat up there and thought about the pros and cons of this connection, whatever it is, friendship, relationship, co-workership, all of that. After you weighed it out, you realize there's more beef than peace in this. I'm sick of arguing. I'm sick of fighting with you about child support. I'm sick of coming to this job every day doing the absolute most, and you give somebody else the promotion, you give somebody else the accolades, they get all these ribbons and certificates for doing nothing. I'm sick of it. Ooh, go off, Spirit. Go off, Spirit. After you weighed the scales, after the Most High took the scales off of your eyes, because that's what's happening right now as you're listening to this video. God is unraveling things for you. Let's talk about it, Spirit. God is unraveling that cloud that's been over your mind, over your thoughts, trying to figure out if you made the right decision. You did, because you had no option. God didn't give you an option. Y'all, we got to be so in tune when we start looking around again, when people stop helping you. they start closing the door on you, God is putting you in a place where now you have to figure it out yourself. And it's not that you're going to be alone. It's just that now God is showing you just how solid you can be without the stupidity. I told you, when you weighed the scales, you realize it was more beef than peace. That man, that woman who's supposed to be your friend, all they want to do is cause beef, cause chaos, talk about drama, interrupting your peace. Every time you turn around, you're trying to make them feel comfortable because you don't want to outdo them, outdress them, outshine them. Interrupting your peace. You can't even live in your full potential, be who you are, because they are insecure about you. Oh, go off, Spirit. You had no choice but to pack up and leave that. This lover mad because you done sat up there and getting your body together. Oh, go off. You done had this baby. They talked about you, mistreated you, said you was fat and all that, making these subliminal jokes. They supposed to be rocking with you, but they talking about you. Then you start getting yourself together. I'm in somebody's business. Then you start working on yourself, getting yourself together, because you tired of them playing with you in your face, even though they saying it as a joke. Who am I talking to? This sounds so specific. They saying it to you as a joke, not realizing it's beating your confidence down. It's taking your self-esteem down. So you say, you know what? I'm going to start working on myself. In the moment you did, in the moment that you do, they start creating beef in your home, beef in the relationship, beef with you, even if it's just a friend, because you done started working on yourself. Even if it's not physical, it could just be your goals. This man, this woman be pissed with you. The Most High is taking the scales off. The Most High is allowing you to weigh your options out here. Go off, Spirit. And you realize there's more beef over here than it is peace. So God said, you know what? I'm going to pluck my rose right on up out of there, whether it's man or woman. You are sacred to the Most High because of your heart. I don't mean to scream, but I need for y'all to hear me. Ooh. Y'all, I really feel like I'm coming into contact with my people. Not to say that my old crew is not my people. They my people too. But I really feel like I'm stepping into my people. And I need for y'all to hear me and hear me well. Your heart is your wealth. That's your wealth. That's how God operates. The divine operates through you. So even though they act ignorant when you show up and you be like, I'm just going to be unbothered. Even if I don't have nothing nice to say, I'm still going to just ignore them. You don't realize by you keeping that heart posture, it puts you above and beyond everything and everybody else around you. People cannot figure that out about you. How you keep evolving, keep elevating, keep getting over their stupidity, all the obstacles and stuff. Even if you have to struggle to do it, you still make it. And you are going to make it. That's what this video is about. You have no choice now but to choose you. You have no choice now but to let this beef go. You have no choice now but to keep your peace, your sanity. You have no choice. The divine, the Most High is creating a space for you to live in that. Those of you that know, y'all know, peace can't be bought. God have to put us in areas and spaces and teach us how to create that peace for ourselves. It cannot be bought. And in order for you to have that peace, you got to let the people that's walking around with that beef go. Ooh, talk about it, Spirit. Because you beefing with me, you beefing with yourself. What is beef? Y'all, that's a song. Notorious B.I.G. He said, what is beef? Beef is when you need two gats to go to sleep. Beef is when you, I know he's the way he's talking about it is like you really ain't beefing until it gotten to that point. Until then, you just talking. Some people just want to talk. Always want to argue. Always creating this beef, this toxicity, this combative energy around you. Because I'm telling you right now, you operate and you just thrive off that high frequency love, all of that. You do. And so God is pulling you up out of that, whatever that is. Put the pieces where they should go. Relationship, co-workership, friendship, all of that, whatever it is. Let me read this last one again. Let's keep going. After you weighed the scales, you found out it was more beef than peace. Talking about these people, this person, this environment, creating that stupidity around you. Let's keep going. They wanted you to feel powerless, but the treatment made you feel boundless. AKA unlimited. We're talking about you not having a choice but to pack up and leave. This person, these people, they wanted you to feel powerless. Going back to somebody, whoever it is, been talking about what you physically look like. You done had their child, now they clowning you because of how you shape. You done been out here, you been rocking with them, whether it's your friend, not your friend. You done gained a little weight. They talking about getting it, whatever the situation is. However people put you in that space and place where it makes you feel powerless. They brought you into the home. Let's talk about it. They brought you into the home relationship, it could be, and you came in, my love, you brought your piece to the table, ended up carrying the table, ended up being the glue to the family, ended up being the one carrying the weight. And when you did not realize, my love, or what you did not realize is that they were creating a space in a place where they were constantly taking. So you didn't have the funds, you didn't have the mindset, you didn't have the heart, none of that to keep it moving. You probably felt powerless. They created that, this person, these people, even on these jobs, to make you feel like you can't quit. You can't even take a vacation. Too afraid that your work gonna get behind because there's nobody to back you up to do your job. So you on this job working, trying to stay afloat. Oh, I was about to cuss y'all. I don't know what this is. You on this job killing yourself, working. You got the time and possibly even the money to vacate, but you cannot because you don't have nobody to back you up. So you out here, what's the point of making the money if you can't spend it? Let's talk about it, spirit. This boss, this person, these energies want to treat you as if you are powerless. Not realizing that God is creating a space to make you boundless. So the more they try to dismantle you and make you feel powerless, God is knocking down the walls and making things unlimited for you. Just call in and tell them I'm not coming in today. Not giving an excuse. Not any of that. I'm just not coming in. I need a break. Ooh, go off, spirit. You either gonna give me this break or I'm about to pack up and leave just all of a sudden. Not even give you a 2-week notice. Then who gonna take care of the job? I'm in somebody's business. Then who's going to do it? You will realize just how powerful, just how valuable, just how much you're needed when you operate like that. And I'm not telling anybody to go out and just quit your job. But when the Most High said it's time to pack up and get out of there, then that's what it is. And whoever I'm speaking to, what you're going to realize is that when you do, or if you do, that job is going to crumble. That whole position probably will just be dismantled. It won't even be a position anymore because you were the one keeping it afloat. Whoa, let me calm down, spirit. It's getting nighttime out here, y'all. I hope this video don't look crazy. I'm gonna post it anyway, though. You had no choice but to pack up and leave. Because these people wanted you to feel powerless. This person thought that because you had got into this relationship with them, y'all started sharing the bills. They felt like they was gonna be able to keep you in that space, in that place, and that you will never be able to make it by yourself. Because let's keep it 100 right now. Things are high. Bills high, grocery high, people high, everything is just high right now. Everything is just high right now, y'all. So sometimes people would use that as their advantage, use that to be the crutch, use that just to keep that over your head. Every time you talk about doing something outside of that, wanting to advance, wanting to just have your own bank account. I'm in somebody's business. Maybe that's something you wanted to do. Just have your own bank account. Maybe y'all got something together, a joint account, but you just want to have your own for rough times, for you and yours, for what you want to do with your nails, your hair. You want to go get your hair cut, whatever it is. I'm in somebody's business. This person don't want you to do it because they want to track your funds. They want to see what you're doing, who you're doing it with. They want to make sure that you don't have enough to do what you need to do. If you get your own account, your own little monies on the side, they feel like you can use that to leave them. I'm in somebody doggone business. You had no choice but to pack up and leave. You had no choice but to pack up and leave. If this is something you've been thinking about, again, I don't want to be the determining factor. You already know. My spirit speaking to your spirit, and it's all the Holy Spirit just coming to confirm what he'd already put in your spirit. Let's go off. That's how that works. It's not the person giving you the message. It's the Holy Spirit confirming what he's already put in your spirit. I'm just the mouthpiece. They wanted you to feel powerless, but the treatment made you feel boundless, unlimited, made you feel like, you know what, you trying to dismantle me, you trying to treat me like crap. What you don't realize is that you're pushing me out the door. You're pushing me out the door. God is creating that within you, within that connection, within that dynamic, to push you right on to your bigger and your better, my love. Know this. Ooh, know this. Let's go to the last one. You topped it off with a sweet kiss and kept it moving. Now, when I wrote this one down, I was like, Lord, what is this? So let's go on, Spirit. Listen, I only have the first part, and I allow Spirit to ride through there. Whoever you are, when I say you packed up, you packed up. Or you're thinking about it. But this right here, I feel like somebody who's already made the decision. Whoever you are, maybe kissing is your thing, or you just topped it off with a sweet little kiss. You packed up, my love, and the way you did it was just mwah. Oh, go off, Spirit. The way you did it, it was unwarranted. Some people may feel like it was unneeded, unnecessary. Those are the ones that you left behind that's feeling like that. When they didn't realize all the clues, all the gems, all the breadcrumbs that you was placing down before you made the decision. Let's talk about it. Spirit. You topped it off with a sweet chef kiss. You topped it off. Maybe you physically kissed this person and said, I'll see you when I see you. You let them know, I'm done with this. You put the cherry on the top when you said what you said and did what you did regarding that situation. I'm in somebody's business. This is your confirmation to let you know this video is for you and you made the right choice. When you did what you did and said what you said, this person was not ready for that behavior. They never thought you would pack up and just leave like that. Pack up the whole house, pack up the kids, go in and just put down the notice and say you're not coming back no more. Stop talking to them all of a sudden. It was It's exactly what this person needed, because somebody was on their high horse. Somebody thought you would always be the second. Somebody thought you would always feel like you were powerless. Somebody always thought your confidence was going to be at an all-time low. And you told them this ain't that in your own way. Go off, Spirit. You topped it off with a sweet little kiss. You probably physically kissed this person and just said, I'm done. That'll be the last time you'll kiss me. That'll be the last time you'll sleep with me. That'll be the last time I'm going to argue with you. This'll be the last time you're going to treat me like a fool. Ooh, go off. You had no choice but to pack up and leave. Oh, this is for somebody. If y'all made it, we at 32 minutes in. I feel like I need to get out of here because it's getting dark, y'all, and I don't want this video to be too crazy. Let's run it back from A to Z, and we're going to keep it moving. Remain solid even if you have to do it alone. Let's get it, Spirit. You was treated as an option by this individual, so God made you the only option. Your only option was to choose you. Your only option was to get up and get up out of there. Your only option is for you to remain solid. That's your only option right now. Let's keep going. The vibes couldn't sustain your heart. That environment, that person, that friend, that relationship, that situationship could not sustain your heart. They did enough to get you in the bed, enough to get you in the friendship, the connection, the relationship, but they couldn't sustain it, couldn't maintain it. Because you got a big heart, so you show up a different kind of way. And when they can't match energy, they get pissed with you. Let's talk about it. Ooh, go off, Spirit. Next, after you weighed the scales, after God removed the scales off of your eye, you found out it was more beef than peace. This person, this environment, that situationship was causing beef in your life rather than peace. So God said, I need for you to move so I can clear your mind, clear your thoughts, clear your heart, so you can see better, think better, get in a better space, mind your mind, so that you can get your life back in order. Next, they wanted you to feel powerless, but the treatment they made you, they wanted you to feel powerless, but the treatment made you feel boundless. They did the most, pushed you right on up out the door. Unlimited. You felt like you were maybe powerless. Y'all, I got to keep it real. You may have felt like you were stuck at some point. You probably did, because y'all got things connected. Y'all got children, y'all got finances, y'all families that met each other, everybody y'all acquainted, everybody this. So you probably felt like I should stay. But whoever you are, you decided, I'm going to choose me. I'm going to do better. I'm going to create something. I'm going to get what I need to do what I need to do, save my money, all of that. This person, these individuals, that job didn't realize you were applying for different positions right there on their job. I got to just somebody's business. You applying for a whole nother position right there on the job. Am I saying that's a good thing to do? No, but God will sometimes give us grace to get up out of that stupidity. Next, you topped it off with a sweet kiss and kept it moving. Mwah. Chef's kiss, my love. You did what you had to do, or you're doing what you have to do. You literally may have kissed this person and said, I'm gone. See you when I see you, peace. I'm telling you right now, the Most High is protecting you. God is covering you. You think that it's just a coincidence. You think that you made the wrong decisions. You did not. Sometimes it's a little rough, y'all, when we let go of our comfortability, when we get out of our comfort zones, when we start trusting the divine, the Most High. It's a little rough. I wouldn't lie to you, especially starting out. But I'm telling you, you're chosen. God is going to make sure you're good. That's why you listening to this video, y'all. This stuff is not just a coincidence. Everybody don't do this. And that's why I'm still on this. I'm right here right now, even in the dark. Because I need y'all to know, everybody, let me see if I can cut this light on. Everybody don't do this, y'all. Everybody don't listen to these kind of videos. Everybody don't pour into their cup. Everybody don't believe they can do better and be better. But you do, because you're chosen. And God is making sure that you awaken in this season to know who you are, what you carry, what you should not be taking, settling for, and all of that. I mean, chopping it down, y'all. That's why I want to calm down, but I feel like I have to be turned up right now. The devil needs to be turned up on in this season. Those entities. Because they've been doing way too much when it comes to you. People in their stupidity, their toxicity, their negativity, all of that crap they carrying within them, trying to put it on your plate. We're not eating that in this season. Go off, spirit. I don't want that. You had no choice but to pack up and leave. Please know you're going to be just fine. It may be a little rough. Your heart may be hurting. You may go through your roller coasters up and down. Some days you're good, some days you're not. That's life. But at the end of the day, you're going to be just fine. If you stay the course, you stay focused on you, knowing that life is just going to be like that sometimes. But you're good, and you're going to continue to be good. I'm telling you, choose your peace. Choose your peace. Choose yourself. I'm talking to somebody. Y'all, I think that's it. I got to get out of here. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Again, y'all, thank you for your PayPals, Cash App, super thanks, thumbs up, love, support, continuing to show up, y'all. Each and every single time that I show up, please know I appreciate all of you, whether you're old or you're new. Again, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm connecting with my people now in real life. That's why I keep saying in real life, y'all. Because whether you know it or not, I get on this platform, I talk, I have family members, yeah, but I just know that I have an extended family, and that's y'all. In real life, that's y'all that can really feel me. My people feel me too, but y'all can really feel me. We've been through some of the same things. We can relate. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. And I need for y'all to know, you stepping into something new, my love. You're awakening. You're becoming the version that you probably never thought you could be. You're going to be standing 10 toes down, solid. Even if you have to do it alone, I'm telling you, you're going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. Please know that. Again, I love y'all so much. And we go together real bad. We go together real bad in real life. I love y'all so much. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.